Hey everybody, Raven here, and today we're going to talk about what's going on with silver. This is absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to spend the next couple minutes literally showing you what is going on in the precious metals market as far as gold and silver. Check this out. Right there, you can see silver is currently at $115.32 for the bid. Its high was $117.84, almost $118 an ounce. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely incredible to see this going on where silver's making $12 jumps in a day is absolutely phenomenal. I saw it go up to 109 earlier, and I thought, oh, that's going to probably be where it tops out for the day. And looks like I was wrong. People have to understand right now, there's a lot of FOMO going on. A lot of people buying silver that haven't been buying it before, and they've been buying it in big amounts. That is increasing demand. Demand is a key part of this equation. You also have a 6-year deficit of silver of about 200,000 ounces per year. So if you do the simple math, that's 1.2 million ounces short of what is needed to do electronic vehicles, solar panels, and what have you. Now, I did read a recent article that said that China was looking to tool up with other metals for solar panels, one of those being copper. Now, copper is a good conductor. However, copper is highly corrosive. And, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And the lack of mining. There are mines that are in Mexico and other places in the world that could open up. But really, where's the incentive for them right now when the amount of silver out there on the market is so high that they wouldn't make these colossal profits, those being the people that own and run the different mines throughout the world. Now, this might be a good breakthrough opportunity for a country like Mexico or any other silver holding country to go online. But when they do that and they flood the market with some unexpected silver, that'll drop the price, and it might, have a couple lingering issues with that happening. But this is something that you just don't see, ladies and gentlemen. This kind of change is absolutely phenomenal. Matter of fact, looks like silver's starting to go down just a little bit, but 114 plus, so it went down about $1 in the last literally 20 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, because I just got this clip to make this video at 115.57. The low was 102.85, which is what we had experienced Friday when it closed at about 103. So just a little bit above that. But these $12 shifts in silver overnight is absolutely unprecedented. Right now it's showing 114.03. So we are seeing a little bit of a pullback in the live market. The market's open for another 3.5 hours. But the simple fact that we ever hit $117 is literally mind-blowing. When I started stacking silver as a young man, silver was literally $5 an ounce. When I really got into it. When I was younger, I remember it being $3, $4 an ounce, somewhere in there. So to see this kind of growth in just over a year from literally the beginning of 2025, silver started out at $29 an ounce. You're talking, 118 from $29, literally a fourfold jump, ladies and gentlemen, because we're almost to 120 at this point. When you factor in premiums and whatnot, like a lot of places are selling silver eagles with a higher premium, it is absolutely amazing. And as we speak, I'm watching the market, and literally silver has started to kind of settle back down. That 117 has probably sparked a big sell-off, of course. So now as I look at this, in just a couple minutes we've been speaking on this video, we're at 113.39. A $4 drop in just a couple, literally hours at the most, is unheard of. A $12 up and another $4 down shows that we literally had a $10 change, of course, from Friday. Friday was 103 and change, so 113 is still a very significant jump. You're talking literally, 10% almost. Um, it's something that is really amazing to see and watch. We're living history right now. So what you want to do, keep informed, watch the markets closely, ladies and gentlemen, because there could be a major pullback happening in the near future, just because of seeing something like this where a $12 jump goes up to 117 and back down $4 to 113 in literally just a half an hour to an hour of time. Um, like I said, when I started to make this video, we saw here that silver was at 115 and its high was 117.84. Now the high is still going to stay there. That's a historic number no matter what. But I'm going to refresh my kit code one more time and take a look. And it is looks like it's hanging out for a minute at 113.39, like I said. But ladies and gentlemen, stay informed. If you're not really in silver yet, be really careful getting in, because there's people that are making claims that they can't really substantiate or back up completely for the numbers that they're talking about. So you got to take things with a grain of salt. Do your research. Look at the different bullion houses and stuff and make informed decisions before you just jump in there and make a decision that you might possibly regret. Now, if silver turns back around and goes up again, that'd be amazing, but I'm looking at it right now and it's now back down to 112.88. It's gone down 45 cents in the last, this video is just about 7 minutes long right now, so that kind of gives you an idea as to how volatile this market really is. Now, it'll be amazing if silver makes a turnaround and jumps back up to over the 113 to 115 to 117 range. But literally, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that a lot of people need to also keep in mind, that those numbers that you see aren't physical silver prices. That 117 is basically a futures, what it is going to be worth if they called it to market. Now, silver came back up to 113.10, so there's some movement back in the next up direction just in the last 20 seconds that I've been speaking here, 40 seconds. I mean, it's that volatile. It's that crazy to see what's going on. If you have any suggestions of something you want to talk about, leave a comment down below and let me know. If you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721296, Norman, Oklahoma, 73070. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another, and we'll see you real soon. Ravenhawk Coins! Have a great day.